Now, we are going to start with this chapter, linear correlation. This is chapter number 2 of statistics. This chapter in board exam is 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 marks, which is equal to 12 marks. You have to write this, so please write this. In board exam, this chapter will be of 12 marks. Now, what is 1 plus 1? 1 mark is MCQ, answer in short, 2 marks, answer in short, 3 marks, or maybe a bit long, and then fifth will be a full-fledged long question. So 12 marks for linear correlation. Now, first let's understand this word correlation and all, and then we'll start with the sums and all. So let's understand the concept. Correlation. Now, what comes to our mind when we see this word correlation? The first thing what comes to my mind is this word relation. This word relation. Now, we studied this chapter functions. At that time also we studied the relationship between input and output. You remember set A to set B. Now, relation. What exactly is relation? Can anyone tell me? Relation यानी क्या? संबंध यानी क्या? रिलेशनशिप नहीं, रिलेशनशिप स्टेटस नहीं,
बॉन्डिंग
बॉन्डिंग। कौन बोला ये? जरा नाम बताओ।
मानव
मानव। ओके, बॉन्डिंग। तो और कोई? रिलेशन यानी क्या? व्हाट इज रिलेशन? हिंदी में कहते हैं रिश्ता। सो रिश्ता यानी क्या? कैन आई से देयर इज अ रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन पेरेंट्स एंड चाइल्ड? कैन आई से दिस? Relationship between parents and child, relationship between friends, one friend and other friend, relationship between siblings, brother, brother or brother, sister. Then we also have in India hell lot of other relatives also. Ki kaka, cousin kaka, mama, cousin mama, उनके kids, चचेरा भाई, ये वो दुनिया भर के. तो parent child, friends, brother sisters, then तुम्हारे parents, husband wife, that is also relationship, that is spouse. So you can say husband, यानी हंसना बंद नहीं, ओके, हंस बंद नहीं, ओके, हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ, ओके, विराट अनुष्का जैसा हमेशा खुश। नाउ नाउ इसके अलावा और कोई रिश्ता तुम्हारे माइंड में आता है? जैसे दोस्ती का एक रिश्ता है, वैसे कहना इसे दुश्मनी भी एक रिश्ता है। कहना इसे दुश्मनी भी एक रिश्ता है। सो यहां पे एनिमीज, एनिमीज, सो इंडिया, ओ बुरा लग जाएगा लोगों को अगर मैं ग्रीन में लिखूंगा इंडिया, तो हमारे मोदी जी को बुरा लग जाएगा। ओके, तो मैं ब्लू में लिख देता हूं इंडिया, और हमारा फेवरेट ग्रीन तो है ही पाकिस्तान। सो इंडिया और पाकिस्तान का रिश्ता जो है, कहना इसे दुश्मनों का रिश्ता है। तो रिलेशनशिप कैसे हम डिफाइन करते हैं, हम कैसे स्टडी करते हैं? यस, मानव राइटली सेड इट इज अ बॉन्डिंग, सो आई वुड से इट्स अ कनेक्शन। नाउ हाउ वी से वी आर कनेक्टेड कि पेरेंट्स एंड चाइल्ड, तो पेरेंट्स की खुशी और चाइल्ड की खुशी गो हैंड इन हैंड। यानी पेरेंट्स खुश है तो चाइल्ड भी खुश है, चाइल्ड खुश है तो पेरेंट्स भी खुश है, जनरली। ओके, जनरली मैं रिजल्ट वाले दिन की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं जनरल बात कर रहा हूं। ओके, देन फ्रेंड्स, अगर मेरे फ्रेंड को कुछ हुआ, उसका दिल टूटा, तो मुझे भी दुख होता है। तो फ्रेंड्स, यानी फ्रेंड्स कैसे बनते हैं कि साथ में खुशी, साथ में गम, तो ये भी एक रिश्ता है। ब्रदर एंड सिस्टर, ऑब्वियसली लाइक पेरेंट एंड चाइल्ड, ब्रदर सिस्टर। अब इसमें ना रिलेशन चेंजेस ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम। हो सकता है कि बचपन में दुश्मन, और आगे जाके दोस्त। तो ये ना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट रिलेशनशिप है डिफाइन करना, ब्रदर्स एंड ब्रदर सिस्टर्स का, क्योंकि झगड़ा भी करते हैं, प्यार भी करते हैं। ओके, और वो झगड़े में भी प्यार छुपा हुआ होता है। हस्बैंड वाइफ तो कुछ कहने ही नहीं है, तुम्हारे घर पे एग्जाम्पल है, देख लो। और उससे भी तुम आई एम श्योर नहीं सीखोगे, और तुम भी बनोगे हस्बैंड और वाइफ। तो आगे बढ़ते हैं, इंडिया और पाकिस्तान। तो इंडिया पाकिस्तान यानी दुश्मनों में कैसा रिश्ता होता है कि कहां पे, यहां पे अगर कोई खुश हुआ इंडिया में, इंडिया मैच जीत गया, तो पाकिस्तान में लोग दुखी हो जाते हैं। पाकिस्तान में कुछ अच्छा हो गया, वो मुझे तो नहीं लगता होने का कोई चांस है। ओके, पर इंडिया में कुछ बुरा हुआ तो पाकिस्तान खुश हो जाता है। तो यहाँ पे see, statistics is a subject which is connected with our life, and that is why I'm explaining all these concepts, that you understand कि ये correlation का importance क्या है। Obviously मैं जो अभी बात कर रहा हूँ उसमें कोई mathematical calculations नहीं आते। Okay, it is just to make you understand कि what exactly is the relation. Based on this, we establish various relations in business. Like, let's take an example. Okay, we take two separate variables. We take X, we take Y. We say vehicles, we say fuel, we say temperature, and we say sale of ice cream. We say rainfall, and we say agricultural output. We say landline, and we say mobile phone, sale of landline and sale of mobile phones. We say LCD TVs and LED TVs. So various यहाँ पे you can see data available है हमारे पास, and we have to decide now कि what is the relationship between X and Y for various different types of information what we have. Okay, can you tell me that for vehicle and fuel, what type of relation is there? Vehicle का sales बढ़ेगा तो fuel के sale पे क्या impact होगा?
It will increase.
It will increase. So can I say there is a direct relationship between vehicles and fuel? जितना vehicle का usage बढ़ेगा उतना fuel consumption बढ़ेगा. You will be surprised, and I'm sure you would be knowing कि last year April May was lockdown, and at that time fuel के prices crashed. It crashed because consumption almost down होने लग गया, लोग vehicle use करना कम कर दिया। तो vehicle और fuel, they are directly connected with each other. So I'll put an arrow like this कि direct connection, एक में increase दूसरे में increase, एक में decrease दूसरे में decrease. Understood this? Then टेम्परेचर एंड सेल ऑफ आइसक्रीम। अब मुझे ये बताओ, गर्मी बढ़ेगा तो you can see, you open the newspaper, my dear students, you are students of commerce, you have to keep your eyes, ears and your senses always open, that if you open the newspaper you will see maximum advertisement are of ice cream. मैक्सिमम एडवर्टाइजमेंट आर ऑफ सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक्स, ये सब तुम्हें समर्स में देखने मिलता है, विंटर्स में जनरली देखने मिलता नहीं है, अनलेस इट्स अ फेस्टिव टाइम। तो टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज तो सेल ऑफ आइसक्रीम क्या हो जाएगा? हेलो हेलो।
Increase.
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 So temperature increase, सेल ऑफ आइसक्रीम भी इंक्रीज। तो इनका रिश्ता डायरेक्ट है। टेम्परेचर गिर गया, बादल आ गए, बारिश हो गई, ठंडक थई गई, तो आइसक्रीम का सेल गोज डाउन। रेनफॉल एंड एग्रीकल्चरल आउटपुट, क्या रिश्ता है? डायरेक्ट।
Yes.
all increase, output also increase. But लैंडलाइन एंड मोबाइल फोन का रिश्ता कैसा है? मोबाइल फोन्स का सेल
Inverse.
गया तो लैंडलाइन पे क्या इम्पैक्ट आ गया? लैंडलाइन के सेल पे क्या इम्पैक्ट आया?
Decrease.
Decrease.
डिक्रीज। ऐसा है, आजकल ऐसे बहुत सारे घर हैं जहां पे लैंडलाइन ही नहीं है। फिर एलसीडी टीवी बहुत बिकता था, पर अब आ गया एलईडी, इनफैक्ट क्यूएलईडी, ओएलईडी, ऐसे टीवी आ गए हैं। तो इनका रिश्ता कैसा है? डायरेक्ट है या इनवर्स है? लाइक दिस।
Inverse.
So here, as you know, you already are acquainted with these terminologies because they are all practical examples. But let's take a case where I give you X, I give you Y, I don't tell you what is X, I don't tell you what is Y, and they are some numbers. Now, how can I say that they are directly related with each other? It means X increase, Y also increase, X decrease, Y also decrease, or they are inversely connected. Key X increase, Y decrease, Y increase, X decrease. तो ये हमें कैसा पता चलेगा? सिर्फ नंबर्स दिए हैं तो उसके लिए we go for the first method, that is known as method of scatter diagram. Now, before I proceed with this method, I would like you all to write all these examples so that these concepts get imbibed in your mind and you understand correlation properly, because correlation से connected है chapter regression. So correlation is the base chapter and advanced chapter is regression. तो अगर इनमें रिश्ता कायम होता है तो ही हम इनको एक दूसरे के बेस पे प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते, फोरकास्ट कर सकते, डिसीजंस ले सकते हैं. That is the purpose of studying this chapter, correlation, to establish relationship between two different variables. So first write all these examples, then we go next. Now, as you all can see over here, okay, here we were knowing कि ये सब क्या है, okay, how do they move, how do they behave. So we were able to confidently say कि sir, this is a direct correlation or direct relationship between two variables. But what happens if we are just given numbers and we have to find out whether they are directly connected or they are inversely or indirectly connected? So for that, we are going to use the first method, that is method of scatter diagram. Now, method of scatter diagram is basically a method where we will be using graphs. Okay, so in that case, let's just run this. In that case, what we will do is we have values of x, we have values of y. What we will do is, first graph, what we will learn is we take x axis and y axis. This is x axis, this is y axis. We take the value of x and y and we start plotting. we start plotting. So we start plotting. We get like this the plot. Okay? And we can connect all the dots and we get a straight line moving upwards. Now over here, we connected the dots and we got a straight line. Second condition, what is possible is we have x-axis and we have y-axis. We started plotting and we are getting dots like this. But you can see that they are all well in a straight line. Now, whenever we get a perfect straight line like this, which is rising upward, we say that it is a positive correlation or there is a direct relation between two variables x and y. Correlation, okay, is denoted by symbol R. I'll write over here correlation. Now, which correlation we are going to learn in this chapter is linear correlation, is denoted by small r. Okay. In the next part, next method, we are going to see कि r की values कैसे find करते हैं. But अभी के लिए, because it's connected with the diagram, I would say that when it is a straight line moving from left to right, upwards, it is a direct relation, it's a positive relation, and value of R correlation coefficient is equal to 1. Now over here in the second diagram, you can see that the slope is downwards from left to right. It is falling downward, but in a straight line. So what will be R equal to? Can you tell me? What will be R
Minus 1.
equal to?
-1.
Yes, very good. R will be equal to -1. बट ये तो चलो बहुत सिंपल हो गया हमारे लिए कि ये डायरेक्ट रिलेशनशिप है, ये इनवर्स रिलेशनशिप है. इनवर्स कैसे है? इफ यू हैव एनी कंफ्यूजन आई शो इट टू यू. ओवर हियर यू कैन सी इट इज लाइक दिस, इट इज लाइक दिस. तो यहाँ पे जब इंक्रीज होता है तो यहाँ पे डिक्रीज होता है. चेंज द कलर ऑफ द लाइन. So यहाँ पे जब increase हुआ, you can see यहाँ पे decrease हुआ. But over here, one increase, other also increase, and that is why one is positive, other is negative. So if this has increased, here also on y-axis there is a increase. But the whole problem arises when we go for the third possible graph. In this case, what happens? We have again y-axis and x-axis. Now, when we start plotting over here, we get plots like this. Now, यहाँ पे, can we draw a straight line connecting all the dots? Can we draw a straight line connecting all the dots? No. But can we
No.
see, we can make out that these are actually moving on the top from left to right, it is rising. So similar to positive, but not exactly positive. Can I say this? Similar to positive but not exactly positive. पता चला सबको? तो यहाँ पे हम line draw नहीं कर पाते which connects all the dots. So here we call this, wait, let me write over here, we call this partial positive. And over here, R is equal to any number between 0 to 1. More than 0 or less than 1. Over here, you can write perfect positive, where R is equal to 1, and here I give the heading perfect negative. R is equal to -1. Now, no prizes for guessing the fourth diagram. In the fourth diagram, again x-axis, y-axis, when we start plotting, what we get is plots where we get a direction of negative, but we cannot form a single line connecting the dots. So over here, we would call this diagram as partial negative. पूरा नेगेटिव नहीं है, पूरा पॉजिटिव नहीं है, तो उसको कहते हैं हम पार्शियल पॉजिटिव एंड पार्शियल नेगेटिव, वेयर आर विल बी इक्वल -1 to 0. So it will not be 0, it will be greater than -1, less than 0. But fifth ग्राफ, ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग ग्राफ है. Okay, fifth one. In the fifth graph, when we start plotting, we get plots like this. Okay. Can you tell me कि यहाँ पे कोई ट्रेंड तुम्हें मिला, upward rising, downward falling? So यहाँ पे there is no relation between them. उनका कोई कनेक्शन ही नहीं है. पता चला? There is no connection, and here we call it lack of correlation or no correlation over here, and over here we write no correlation or zero correlation, where R is equal to, can you tell me now what will be R equal to? Connection ही नहीं है, तो R will be what?
Zero.
Zero.
R will be equal to 0. So यहाँ पे बच्चों ध्यान दो, यहाँ पे we are given two set of variables x and y. We want to find out how they are connected with each other. उनका रिश्ता क्या है? तो we start plotting them on graph. इससे हमें मिलेगा either it is perfect positive, perfect negative, partial positive, partial negative, या फिर इनमें कोई भी रिश्ता है नहीं. तो the purpose of scatter diagram is to establish the relationship between both the variables to find out whether they are related or not, and to what extent these two variables are related. Now, I request you all to draw these diagrams with proper headings. Now, what is the drawback of this method? As you can see that it is a very simple method. Scale उठाओ, graph paper लो, plot करो और बता दो कि direct है, positive है, negative है, partial है या नहीं है कोई रिश्ता. But the problem arises when it becomes a partial positive correlation. Partial negative. Now, what is partial? How do I define partial? કે સર થોડું થોડું સમજમાં આવે છે, સર થોડું થોડું અમે ભણીએ છે. Now, what is થોડું? So, can I say it's very difficult to define what is partial? Are you able to understand? कि थोड़ा समझ में आ गया सर, तो थोड़ा यानी कितना, उसको क्वांटिफाई कैसे करें? So what we do is, because it's a method which has its own limitation, because it's a diagrammatic representation, if I want to compare two set of data, okay, ध्यान दो, both are positive, both are partial positive, so how would I say A is better or B is better? I hope you understood, because it's based on your visual decisions what you take. कि ग्राफ देख के हमने बोला नहीं ये ज्यादा कोरिलेशन है, इसमें कम है, but that is partial. So decision making many times becomes very difficult. So what we do is we move on to a mathematical method which is known as Karl Pearson product moment method. You have to remember this name. Now, this statistician, Karl Pearson, he gave a mathematical formula to find out whether the two set of variables are correlated or not. If they are correlated, they are positive or negative. If they are positive or negative, whether they are perfect positive, perfect negative, or whether they are partial positive or partial negative. तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इसमें से ही फॉर्मूला आएगा कार्ल पियर्सन प्रोडक्ट मोमेंट मेथड से और जिसमें यू विल बी गिवन मोस्ट प्रोबेबली अ 5 मार्क्स सो कार्ल पियर्सन प्रोडक्ट मोमेंट मेथड में there are various formulas. We are going to see the first formula today. The first formula is now, as I told you, you leave 2 pages. So, in these 2 pages, we'll be writing all the formulas. So, first is now to use this mathematical formula, the first step is always find mean. Find x bar and y bar. It means what? You are given two set of variables x and y. तो find करना है x bar or y bar. Now, how would you find x bar and y bar? Write the formula. X bar is equal to sigma xi upon n and y bar is equal to sigma yi upon n. Now, over here, first formula when we will use, it is to be used when, just a minute. Now, it is to be used when x bar, y bar are not in fraction. So they are basically whole numbers, they are basically integers, either positive or negative, but they are not in fraction. पता चला तुम्हें मीन शुड नॉट बी इन फ्रैक्शन अगर फ्रैक्शन में ये फॉर्मूला यूज किया तो तुम खो जाओगे और कैलकुलेशन विल बिकम वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स देयर आर 3 formulas answer with all the 3 formulas are same but we have to see which formula makes our life easier and faster we can get the answer with least calculation and that's why we have these conditions. So the first condition is x bar and y bar are not in fraction. In this case, the formula is R. R is correlation coefficient. R is equal to correlation coefficient is equal to sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar upon under root sigma x minus x bar the whole square under root sigma y minus y bar the whole square. Now, फॉर्मूला तो लिख लिया याद भी रह जाएगा पर कॉलम्स क्या बनाने now, always remember the formulas decide the columns. So, in statistics, it's very important that you learn all the formulas by heart, by your own heart. Okay, so we have x, we have y. So, we found out mean x bar or y bar. Now, अगर ये फ्रैक्शन में नहीं है तो हम ये वाला फॉर्मूला यूज करेंगे ऊपर वाला तो उसके लिए हमारे पास हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, पहले x माइनस एक्स बार फाइंड करना पड़ेगा, फिर फाइंड करना पड़ेगा y माइनस वाई बार, फिर फाइंड करना पड़ेगा x माइनस एक्स बार इंटू वाई माइनस वाई बार, फिर फाइंड करना पड़ेगा x माइनस एक्स बार द होल स्क्वायर एंड देन y माइनस वाई बार द होल स्क्वायर। यहाँ पे मिलेगा सिग्मा x माइनस एक्स बार द होल स्क्वायर, यहाँ पे मिलेगा सिग्मा y माइनस वाई बार द होल स्क्वायर, और ये सिग्मा x माइनस एक्स बार इंटू वाई माइनस वाई बार। सिग्मा इज समेशन, सिग्मा मीन्स टोटल। तो यहाँ पे you will have 1 2 x and y will be given in the question, but you will have 2 3 4 which is what 2 into 3, then you will have 5 which is square of the second one, second ka square, and then you will have 6 which is what third ka square, third column ka square. So you will have 1 2 3 4 5. So there will be basically 5 extra columns you have to make. Please write the formula, the first formula of statistics for 11th standard. Now, illustration 5, the following information is collected by taking sample of 7 candidates having nearly same intellectual ability to know the effect of last days of preparation for a competitive exam. देखो बच्चों, लास्ट डेज प्रिपरेशन और एग्जाम के नतीजे पे क्या उनका रिलेशन है of general knowledge on the result of examination. So last days का preparation और result of examination. तो ऐसा बहुत बार मुझे भी सुनने को मिलता है जब पेरेंट्स मिलने आते हैं कि सर छिल्लो महीनों मेहनत करीने आटला बधा टका लाया है। तो कोई किसी ने रोका था उसको पहले से मेहनत करने को? भाई है 70 पे अटका 90 पे आ जाता। मैंने रोका था, तुमने रोका था, उसने खुद अपने आप को रोका। तो अब तुम अपने आप को मत रोकना और रोज मेहनत करना, बराबर है, ताकि तुम्हारे बारे में कोई ऐसा नहीं बोले और अच्छे परसेंटेज लाओ तुम। नाउ लेट्स राइट द क्वेश्चन। सो लिखो नोटबुक में इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 5 सॉल्यूशन। Now, reading hours of last 3 days. Last 3 days ही पढ़े, देखो ये कैसे बच्चे हैं। Okay, X and Y. So let's write X is 25, 38, 30, 28, 34, 40 and 36. Total करना है हमें because we want to find X bar and Y bar. 65, 75, 68, 70, 72, 79 and 75. Now, take a calculator, do the totals. Total for X comes to 231. And total of y comes to 504. So first step is we find out mean. So x bar is equal to sigma xi upon n, which is equal to 231 upon, what is n over here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, also mentioned in the question 7, which is equal to 33. Y bar is equal to sigma yi upon n, which is equal to 504 upon 7. 7 sevens are 49, 7 twos are 14, 72. So here you can see दोनों नंबर्स में कोई भी फ्रैक्शन नहीं है। अगर फ्रैक्शन है तो we cannot use this formula. We will go to formula number 2, formula number 3, which we'll see in the next lecture. Now, हो गया यहां तक सबका? अब ध्यान देना थोड़ा। Now, first column is, after this, x minus x bar. So x bar is equal to 33. So I'll take x minus 33. Then y minus y bar is equal to 72. So y minus 72. Then I will take x minus x bar, y minus y bar, दोनों का multiplication. Then x minus x bar the whole square, and then y minus y bar the whole square. So now let's start doing the calculation. 25 minus 33 is minus 8. 38 minus 33 is 5. 30 minus 33 is minus 3. Okay, minus 5. 28 minus 33 is minus 5. Then 34 minus 33 is plus 1. 40 minus 33 is 7. And 36 minus 33 is 3. Do the total. This total 7 and 1 8, 8 and 3 11, 11 and 5 16, and 16 is 0. This should always be 0 because of sum of deviation of observations from the mean is always equal to 0. We had seen this formula, sigma x minus x bar is always equal to 0. Remember this. अगर मीन में से ये सब ऑब्जर्वेशन को मीन में से माइनस किया तो उसका जो टोटल है विल ऑलवेज बी इक्वल टू 0. नाउ व्हाई वी आर डूइंग द टोटल कि कहीं कोई कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक तो नहीं हुआ है ना. इट्स अ चेक. ओके. नाउ y minus 72, 65 minus 72 is minus 7 plus 3, 68 minus 4, 70 minus 2, 0, 7, 3. Total 7 and 6, 13. 3 and 3, 6 and 7, 13. So again 0. Always do this total to check. अगर 0 नहीं आ रहा है यहाँ पे तो you have made some mistake. So recalculate. Okay, it's a checkpoint. Now multiplication of both. Be careful about the signs over here, students. Be careful. Now say 8 sevens are 56. 5 threes are 15. 56 positive because negative into negative is positive. 4 threes are 12. 5 twos are 10. 0, 49, and 3 threes are 9. You have to do the total on your own. X minus x bar the whole square, so minus 8, so 64, 25, 9, 25, 1, 49, 9. Forty-nine, 9, 16, 4, 0, 49, 9. Do the totals on your own.
हेलो सर.
या दीप,
आपने बोला ऐसा हो गया कैलकुलेटर में.
हो गया. अरे बहुत बढ़िया. वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस.
सर रिपीट करो ना.
See 182 into 136 on the calculator. What did you get?
25296.
No, 24752 आउट જોઈએ. 182 into
Yes, sir.
182 into 136.
કેટલું આવ્યું?
24752.
અંડર રૂટ પ્રેસ કરો.
કર્યું 157
ઓકે.
3276.
હવે ડિવાઇડ પ્રેસ કરો.
હા.
પછી ઇક્વલ ટુ પ્રેસ કરો.
હા.
કર્યું શું આવ્યું?
0.006356.
ઇન્ટુ 151 કરો.
આવી ગયું.
આવી ગયું ને? ચલો, great, great, great. Okay, so you got 0.96. Now this is not over. The sum is not over. You have to interpret. So here you can see that R is very near to 1. So there is a high correlation. So here we can say that there is high degree of positive correlation. So this interpretation you have to write. If you don't write this interpretation, then your marks will be deducted. तो सिर्फ R फाइंड नहीं करना है, you have to read the question also कि क्या पूछा है. पता चला सबको?
Yes, sir.
सर पार्शियल पॉजिटिव नहीं आएगा